everybody, and welcome to the Geeky Puppet Show. Today, for what? For X-Men, issue 20. But before we get into this issue, let's go ahead and meet our cast of mutants. To my side, he has the sickest of lips. It is Sick Lips, Sick Frog.
That's right, Puppeteer. I have the sickest of lips.
That's right. Please don't touch anyone with them. We'll get warts. If you look over there, it is the Eric of all brains, credited as he so wants. It's Eric Brain.
I have nothing to complain about.
I do. But if you look down, who do you see? It's Melissa and Amy.
Hello.
And
Hello!
Thank you.
And lastly, certainly not leastly, it is Murania.
Good evening, everyone.
And that never-dying Christmas tree.
Yep.
Before we get into our book, we are going to take a moment just to go ahead and point out the link in the side. One of our dear and friends needs our support right now. In any way anyone can, we would appreciate it. It's time to help an Ann friend. Forget any other links I've ever sent. This is the important one. With that being said, let's go ahead and pull up our book as it's time for the X-Men. Our title is simply I, Lucifer, Nuff Said, featuring the untold story of how Professor X lost the use of his legs.
Ooh.
After tripping over one of Cyclops' beers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand. They took Oswald from me. It was the first loss of intellectual property I ever had.
Alrighty, kids. We're going to read the credits first, then we'll get to everything else.
Oh, okay, Mr. Narrator.
Yes?
Who is this expertly edited by?
Oh, that would be Trustysidekick.
Ah, okay. Who is it skillfully scripted by?
The man who does everything, Roy Thomas.
Well, who's doing that perfect penciling?
The nom de plume of Werner Roth.
And who's ideally inking this book today?
That would be Dick Ayers.
And
Dastardly Dick Ayers.
laxly lettered by who?
Well, that would be Artie Samek.
Makes sense.
Are you want to go to title now? At top.
X-Men, the most unusual fighting team of all time. I, Lucifer.
I, Magneto.
A bank robbery itself is somewhat unusual event, but when the pernicious perpetrators are attired in the garb of the X-Men, the resulting tableau might be considered positively unique.
Who's this? This is Una's.
Who's Eunice?
All right, all of you, stand back. I can do more damage with this baseball bat than a Homo sapien with a Sherman tank. Just believe that. Smoke.
This is the first time I ever heard of anybody robbing a bank with a bat.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, but if anybody can pull it off, they can.
Yeah. Tono X-Men. I never saw their pictures in the paper. What powers do they have?
I don't know, lady, and I'm not going to rush them to find out, especially looking at Blobbo over there.
Dear me!
Yes, that's you.
I always said those ridiculously costumed mutants were up to no good.
Oh, quiet with your racism, Harriet.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Says the Blob.
Are we going to read hers first?
You're the big razzmatazz of this joint.
Well,
ain't
no,
you?
that's my character. I was going to say, I meant the bottom character.
Which bottom character?
The lady.
It's a holdup. Why don't the gods do something? That?
You're the big random actor of this joint, aren't you? Well, you got exactly 10 seconds to open this vault, or else I'm gonna put you down around your ears.
And we'll kill Kenny.
That bastard.
I couldn't open it now, even if I wanted to. It has a time lock, and it's set for 10 o'clock.
You mean I have to wait another 30 minutes?
Yep.
For me to finish my next line, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they were gonna do this.
They can't. Those hoodlums have threatened to harm Mr. Filbert if they so much as move.
Another mighty Marvel bullpen surprise.
Da-da-dum.
There, that came up at the 10. Well, here's where I accept your little pretty little schedule. Me, I, the Blob. I mean, the X-Men. Was never much good at waiting.
You can't break it. It's impossible.
If I can't break in, you might as well call me Harry Crumb.
Oh, shit.
Hey, nothing's impossible for an X-Men who's got big bones. Right, Rube? And don't you forget it.
Dong, 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 dong. Please put away your dong, dong, dong.
Hey, where's the cream filling?
Oh, no.
It's on a dingo.
Bagora!
Here, partner.
Oh.
I did the hard work, so you can carry the loot.
Be glad to that, pal. For that kind of menial labor, you can count me in.
Now try again.
Yeah.
Bagora! The big fat guy let go of Mr. Filbert. Now's me chance to kill them all without endangering anybody else.
There you go.
I've never claimed to know very much about this mutant business,
Correct.
but I do know that even the X-Men aren't bulletproof. 2Ks.
I don't know we ain't getting their info, Rube. I think you better take another look. I'm as big as a wall.
Saints preserve us. The bullets sink right into him, and then they pop out again. The other one doesn't look so invulnerable. Wait, what gives?
Hey, partner, get this joker off my back, will ya?
Bling, bling.
He's surrounded by some kind of force field, but doesn't look nearly as good as the flat-assed Susan Storm.
Uh-huh.
Look, it's a duck.
Quack.
Let's get some breadcrumbs.
No sooner said than done. Here, Ann, buddy. That little toy won't do you any good with us anyhow.
Bagora! My gun! It's demolished! You guys aren't human!
No,
I never said we was. You want to cuddle?
Wait till after the page, me boyo.
We're mutants, remember? We're large and in charge.
Meanwhile, the clanging burglar alarm has not gone unheeded for...
Go ahead. Take the main one. Green.
Okay, boys, move in on them. Use your clubs. From what I saw through the bank window, guns are useless.
Saints preserve us, we'll take him, Captain.
Hey, they can't lick us all, Captain.
I think the big one can lick ya, boy.
Officer
no.
Rawhide, that'll be enough out to you. However, as the incredible imposters emerge from the building,
Oh, we can't even lay our hands on him. Stop it. Stop trying to lay your hands on him.
Of course not, fools. Nobody touches me unless I allow him to.
Oof.
and a few feet away,
Ah, we got this one, Captain. He doesn't have a force field.
Who says I don't need one? I just had Taco Bell. I'm ready to evacuate.
Oh no.
I got other ways of handling things.
So you're saying you're about to be talking through your ass, mister. You've got enough men around you, even if you smell like an elephant.
Maybe so, but you ain't got nearly enough to hold onto the blob.
So that's who he is. No wonder.
Wait, why aren't you yelling?
Oh, sorry.
I wonder why this guy has a different blue.
He tossed us aside. He tossed us off like so many rag dolls.
So the reason I think that one is green down there because they ran out of blue.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
Or maybe it's
There's too many cops in this issue. They usually only have a couple.
or maybe the
Are you saying there are too many Irishmen in this book for you?
maybe the printing film was a bit off.
So they said to get us.
They didn't put enough yellow in the blue. I mean,
No, what it is, that one was Scottish.
that's Scottish.
We have to differentiate. That's true.
I guess he's outside now. Oh no, poor Spider-Man.
And now, if you don't mind, I gotta be moving on. Give my regrets to Joe, or to the Joe that owns this car.
Come on, Chama, we've got to go join the rest of the X-Men.
Irish
Oh,
cop.
I don't think that's the captain.
That's one of them.
Ah, Bagara. I see it. I'm not blind like Alicia,
Bitch.
but I just plain don't believe it.
I don't believe there's gonna be in this issue either.
Kind of looks like he's carrying a big bag of laundry.
The next moment.
Back. Come back here. Come back, I say. They just see that. Not you, Alicia. Not only did they rob the bank, but they also made their getaway in Filbert's limousine.
Begorra, mister, from what I've seen, I'd say we're lucky they were only after money in Mr. Filbert's limousine. All right, men, into the car. No matter what happens, we're going to catch us some mutants.
Oh my gosh, they're multiplying. Now there's more Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. But then what do we do with them?
How did you get on the farce?
I don't know,
That
but
accent.
Exchange program.
I don't know what
The
you
guy
guys.
named Scott.
Maybe he's actually from Ireland, Irish, and over there they are all New Yorkers.
All right.
That's true.
I was just gonna point out that Rager said he's gonna start yelling Begorra when he hooks up the chicks at the bar. Thanks to Pixels yelling.
That
Sorry.
same instant, as a capricious fate would have it, one of the real X-Men has just made one of the most difficult decisions of his entire life. He went with briefs.
Mhm.
There, I've done it. Until the second, I would never have thought of putting on briefs. I've gone commando this whole entire time. I finally found the strength. I'm leaving the X-Men. That note I left will explain the reasons, at least some of them. For how can a mere words ever hope to express that I'm alcoholic and I need more beer? Also, how much I feel in my heart for jeans, blue jeans.
Mhm.
Funny
Does
talks.
really work with an olive blazer, though. Oh, it's a coat.
And yet, I have either right to feel this way about her, while my eyes make me a threat till I encounter.
Also, totally wear an olive blazer with blue jeans. It'd look fine.
Maybe that David Banner has the right idea. I'll walk away. That's why I must go. Go to see if somewhere I can find a doctor to give me the news. Because I've got a bad case of loving you, Gene. And also, he can rid me of this menace of my deadly eye beams. Until that day, the world shall hear no more from the one it only knows as the sickest of lips.
With these thoughts, the gathering gloom. Oh, that's wrong. That's Moody Blues. The tragic form of Scott Sicklip Summers disappears into the distance as the faint sound of a piano can be heard. As inside, unaware of his unheralded departure.
Oh, you want that book, Genie? Ha-cha-cha, let me get it for you.
Oh, don't bother, Warren. You forget my telekinetic powers can bring it floating down to me at will.
No, I didn't forget. I just wanted you to see how big my arms are.
Oh, okay. Good job.
How big
Yeah.
Mark's hand is.
Brings it
crap.
down.
Hey, group, catch this crazy scene on the boob tube. It'll floor you.
Oh, come down, Bobby. Must you persevere in such boisterous exclamations while I'm studying?
Who's got bigger hands or bigger? He's got a hand, Bobby's hand, or Hank's foot?
I think
They're huge.
I feel like Hank's feet are bigger than his hands.
Yeah.
Well, no. I meant as far as Bobby's.
hands are
Oh,
bigger
yeah,
than
they're
his.
kind of on par.
Crazy.
Oh, wait, Hank. Bobby's right. Oh, listen to
Dang.
this.
Daily Globe. No, we're back.
Daily
Oh,
Bugle.
I'm reading this. The Globe's reading this.
How dare you? Do you know
Despite the efforts
how
of
long the
many
bugle?
authorities, the robbers have escaped. Don't worry, Spider-Man will save the day because he's a hero.
What is this
There
sacrilege?
seems to be little doubt that both were members of the mysterious mutant group known as the X-Men. But don't worry, as I said, our favorite hero, New York's hero, Spider-Man, is on the case.
You're evil. Spider-Man's a menace. The
And
X-Men
suck
are
it,
a
suck it,
decent member
Jameson.
of
The
society.
Daily Globe's better.
How
You're right,
dare
Bobby. This
you?
is cool.
Wow.
Wow.
We didn't rob. Okay, that was interesting. None of us robbed any banks, right?
Yeah, I think I heard something about us robbing a bank in there. I don't remember that. Do you?
Oh, quiet, Bobby. I'm not going to tell you to be quiet, Gene.
I will.
Let's make sure we don't miss any of this. I wish it were the Daily Bugle report, but the Globe will have to do.
Hey, it would seem most imperative that we enlighten the professor. Post haste. Professor Xavier, pardon my unceremonious intrusion, sir, but the television has reported a most singular occurrence.
I know, Hank. I've already monitored that newscast mentally and realized we should have switched over to the Daily Bugle.
How do you feel about Spider-Man?
Where else are you going to get news reports that are honest about that menace, Spider-Man?
Yes!
In fact, I've telepathically commanded the others to join us as I finish the installation of this new Cerebro asterisk.
I, Magneto, polished off the old one in X-Men 18. Remember?
Who are you?
Stan.
Magneto.
And scant seconds later,
We got your call, Professor. Then you know about these phony X-Men?
Quiet, Gene!
What?
All of you! There's no time to waste on words. Observe the large screen on that wall. I've never seen the prof any grimmer than he is right now.
He just lost his best IP. So
1, 2, 3. Cut.
He went to Warner Brothers.
The radar image beam, which I developed, will detect any other mutants in the area and show us their forms as well.
Hey, that one looks familiar.
as that fat ass should. It is clear that the massive slab of a being there is indeed the Blob. And the other, the machine reveals, is Unus.
Unus the Untouchable?
Oh, that might have been Hank's.
There's Hank.
Oh, Mirania?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She's a swirling ball.
Oh
But the last time we fought, he promised to reform if we declined to imprison him. If he's forgotten his pledge, I'll immortalize his memory as the Beast. We still have the ray gun we employed against him then.
You still have the Rhaegar.
We still have the... How's it going, little ray gun? We employed against him then. Ish 8.
She back?
She's still swirling.
Oh no.
no.
She wrote and said she'll be back in as soon as possible. It's just disconnecting her for right now for some reason.
No. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Hey.
I can't have any more intellectual property disappearing today.
Yes. Can I go back to where I was, please? So I can get my line.
Go for it.
Okay.
Take
But
two.
yes, but the last time he fought, he promised to reform if we declined to imprison him. Asterisk.
There's 8. Number 5. That can't be right.
Nope,
How
that's
can it be issue 8 and 5?
No,
That's-
it's Dan.
Oh.
Yeah, if he's forgotten his liquid pledge, I'll stimulate his memory as the Beast. We still have the ray gun we employed against him then.
Don't be too confident, Hank. After all, Unus may have discovered some way to counteract that weapon by now. In addition, I sense that a third entity has governor-minded his entire scheme to discredit us, to steal my intellectual property! Someone out of range of my cerebral machine.
I wish you to say Cerebro once.
No.
Oh, Professor, I just noticed Scott isn't
Quiet,
here.
Gene! Quiet, Gene!
Are you okay?
No, finish your line.
Okay. I'll bring you some tea after I finish my line. And I just noticed that Scott isn't here. Could anything have happened to him?
Silence, Gene! I don't know why the professor is like this, but yeah, it isn't like old Gamma Gaze to miss a chance for action. Ha cha cha!
Someone had best investigate his absence.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way there now. I'll find him.
Put the most useless person on a team on it.
We just had an entire issue about how Iceman is actually important to us.
And we ended up saving him at the end.
15 seconds later,
15 minutes later.
a breathless Bobby Drake reappears. What's that on the side of your mouth? What disturbing news.
Sorry, you're gone. He's like, I won't die on us. He just left us a short goodbye note.
Oh, I suspected as much. Scott has seemed terribly distraught these past few weeks, but no time to worry about that now. I have to search my memory.
No, what?
I have to try to discover which of my former foes might be guiding Unus and the Blob, putting my intellectual property against me.
No.
Finish it. I need it. Darn it.
Bitch.
Governor line.
This is a great drawing. You can
Mania-
substitute that with anything for a poster. Like burgers, fries.
Magneto.
I, Magneto!
Hey, the Submariner sauce.
Ah, crap! It's no has set up a mental screen. There is one name which eludes me.
Is it Magneto?
Sinister.
Warner Brothers. By your expressions, I see that our hidden enemy screen has affected you too. There's only one solution. I must build a mechanical memory inducer to quickly penetrate our foe's defenses. Meanwhile, this once, we're way ahead of you, Professor. It'll be a relief to let my wings out of this get-up anyway. Ha-cha-cha.
Yeah, I'll get that ray gun. Little ray gun. Yeah. It may still prove efficacious.
Yeah, maybe it'll even work. Come on, let's move out.
Rawhide.
Scott. Oh, Scott. Will I never see you again?
Nobody cares about that, Gene.
That's why I'm only
Hey.
thinking it to myself.
At least you could see him before.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Felicia,
Daddy,
are we in this book?
no, we are
Oh.
never in these books.
This is bullshit.
I just want to say that I'm happy being paid better over at DC, being one of the Justice League members.
Yep.
But even as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles prepare for battle, they cannot
Cowabunga.
suspect 2,000 miles away in the tri-state area. One pair of eyes, cold, hostile, relentless, watches intensely for their appearance. So, the die is cast. Like there was a chance he was going to have any other voice. Unus and the Blob have unwittingly done my bidding. And the foolish world believes that they are renegade X-Men, merely seeking worldly treasure. Little does anyone, even my two masquerading minions, realize that I, Lucifer Schmertz, have a mind, a purpose, far more complex, far more Simon Bar sinister. The vivacious villain of X-Men 9, right? Right.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one we didn't read on this channel.
Underdog.
We better kick it into gear. He's already put up the thing for the reading. For it was only days ago that while testing my ultra scannerinator, I discovered.
Oh,
Untouchable? Huh. When I get through with him, he'll be breakfast.
Well, he's a bad Blob. I've heard of this guy. They say he's tough.
Nobody's tougher than the Blob.
No, it's
Damn it,
nobody
lads,
better than the
time.
Blob.
Shut up, bitch. I'm talking. I'm large and in charge. It's my time.
I'm not Gene. You can't tell me to be quiet.
Silence! Useless puppeting. I'll teach that rube to bring his circus in the same town where my carny's playing. Besides, how can his parents make money if their carny shut down?
Thus, fate had placed within my reach two of the most powerful mutants in the entire tri-state area.
That's probably true.
And as I waited, biding my time,
What's this? Have the local yokels run out of men, so they have to send hippos against me now?
I'm gonna make you swallow it, Buster.
He's gonna swallow you.
there's nothing to read into this. However,
Holy crap! I can't reach him. He's protected by some kind of invisible shield. But there's nothing I can't smash you. Leastways, not till now.
You blundering fatso! What? Now do you see why they call me the Untouchable?
I'm not fat. I'm big bone.
You blundering big boned dude. Now do you see why they call me the untouchable? Yet any normal man would have bounced back. He was merely stopped.
I don't get it. Nobody's helping me like that except the X-Men. Wait, now there's an idea. What if this clown is a mutant like me?
He's getting up. Better make my move now.
But Unus fared no better than the Blob himself.
I can't budge him. There's just one possible answer. Look, mister, what say we call this match a draw? I've got something I want to talk to you about later.
You took the words out of my mouth. Come over to my apartment in an hour, and don't forget the $100. I get paid by the hour.
And so, soon after the wedding plans were made, the two whoopsies superiors met again, little realizing that it was I, Lupus Schmertz, who had planted the idea in their minds.
Oh, of course you did, Lucifer, just like Gene. Poor Bobby.
Hurry up.
Then I was right, Blob. You are a mutant, just like me. I sensed it somehow.
You and me both, chum. So how's about a cup of coffee inside while we see what else we got in common, big boy? I'm wearing my stretchy pants today.
They said this could not be shown in a Marvel comic for another 40 years, but we were
Smoking
progressive.
a pencil.
Before long, inside the Blob's boudoir.
Now that that's settled. Since we got both grudges against the X-Men, we'll frame them for our robberies.
Right, and when those costume clowns come out to stop us, we'll polish them off once and for all.
You got a thing with polishing? What the heck?
I guess.
How about we just kill them instead?
I mean, that might take a few less swipes, you know.
Now you're talking. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Since X-Men 7, to be exact.
Yeah.
Major. Okay, Tri-State of Lights. That's enough of Lupus Schmertz's sanguinary soliloquies for the moment. Damn, I would have paid to hear the frog try that. Now,
Singularly, blah, 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 blah.
it's better than I was expecting.
Soliloquies?
You're fired.
But
His
sir, you
human
can only
puppets.
pronounce it because you said it first.
He didn't come close even after that. His human puppets commit their second crime. The Irish eyes of Cyclops are upon them.
Bagora.
Come on, brother X-Man. Our club treasure can use this extra loot.
I hear you talking, Big Mac. Oh, Big Mac, I want this.
2 criminals dressed like X-Men. Oh, that fat ass looks like the Blob. Could the other one be Anus, the untouchable? Yeah, it isn't my affair. I promise myself not to become an X-Man again until I can control my awesome, inhuman, potentially deadly power.
The Inhumans are awesome.
I know.
They are not.
Besides, surely the public realizes that they're not really X-Men.
See, Mabel? See, I told you we should run them crummy muties out of town all long ago.
You're right, Herman. Next time I'll listen to you.
That'll be the day.
All right. So, the crowd has answered my question for me. How convenient. Thank you, Stan.
I must heed the call. As long as all mutants are regarded as monsters, I will drink Bud no more.
costume.
Exactly 1 minute later.
All right, you misguided sons of bitches. One of the real X-Men is here. Now, which one of you wants to be the first to confess your sins?
Phonies? Phonies? And does that mean that the other two are just imposters?
I'll bet they're all in on it.
That's just like those dirty muties.
Hey, look, partner. It's Cyclops. We thought...
Who?
Who?
Cyclops?
No.
No.
Cyclops?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Cyclops. Okay.
The lips of sickness.
Okay.
Hey, look, partner. It's Cyclops. We thought you'd never make it, old buddy.
Sick old buddy.
Cut her some slack. She's
We're
not
only on-
rude.
Hey, we're only on page 7. We gotta go.
Yeah, we do. We better kick it into gear.
Help us with this money sack, will you, kid?
No.
Sure, hand friend. I'll give you a hand, or perhaps I shall give you an eyeful. I don't dare unleash a blow directly at them until I'm certain they are mutants, who would only be stunned by my powerful blast. Papa's it.
That's actually a good call on his part. He doesn't know yet that they're mutants.
Yeah.
You blame nuisance. Now look at your kind of thing.
Just like always, if he can't lead a heist, you try to foul it up. I'm afraid we're gonna have to punish you for this.
Hey, can the Punisher?
Well, he did just leave Gene.
Blast it. They're still keeping up with the pretense, and I'm one of them. Gotta make them blurt out the truth. Barack Obama. Here, you fakes. This ought to convince the crowd we're on opposite sides as I destroy property.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, just like sick?
Yes.
Just like psych. Wouldn't you... Wait?
It's my turn first.
Hey, don't worry, pal.
Okay.
Your first shit in my book will stop us from getting hurt.
Sure, just like psych knew it would.
Listen to them. Do they think that human beings are just sport for mutants?
You said it, Pops.
I did.
Let's rush them together and cheer on Spider-Man.
Yes, if we let them continue to run amok, they may destroy the entire tri-state area.
Get the youngest one first. He looks like the most dangerous.
Oh, you've been doing younger men since we got married.
As usual, a mob seldom makes the right decision. Now the crowd's turning on me. Shit. Run away!
He's running away.
Sure, those beauties are all cowards if you stand up to them.
I failed. I made a huge mistake. Instead of helping, I merely allowed them to discredit the X-Men further. But at last, I learned who the bogus X-Men are. From the way they spoke, they must be the Blob and Unus the Untouchable, which means that I had to contact the others. Perhaps as a team, we can defeat the two evil mutants before it's too late. Page 9. Hurry, guys, hurry.
Why are we hurting?
Meanwhile, the nefarious Lucifer is also upset, though for quite different reasons. I mean, Lucifer. Have my plans all come to naught? There's only one X-Men there to attack my costume dupes. It cannot be. I have planned too carefully. They must attack as a team. But perhaps I spoke too soon, for there is the platypus known as Barry. He doobie-doobie-doos towards Unus and the Blob. And if Barry comes, can the other platypuses be far behind?
That's probably sound platypuses make.
The next second, Lucifer's ringing words come true as...
Don't forget, group, 'tis the beast who gets first dibs at our two adversaries.
Oh, you can have him, beastie boy.
but I'll be hovering nearby just in case. Ha-cha-cha.
Well, it's about time you read your dialogue. Your glory boy showed up too as well. We've been waiting months for you to get here. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah, 3 more mutants. I'm just gonna keep moving money in bags, I guess.
Then, armed with the weapon that once before defeated the awesome Unus, the anthropoid X-Men makes his play.
It grieves me to the quick, feckless foe to realize that you have disavowed your pledge of eternal honesty. Now prepare for the truth or consequences of your imprudent act.
Quit yakking and fire away, fool. I don't have all day to listen to you.
As you will, my Ant friend. 1 dose of this device, and your mutant power will no longer be yours to control. That's Dr. Strange. He seems to be reacting indifferently than he did before.
My nutty hunch was right. I am now immune to the beast's blasted ray.
And as the blinding glare fades away...
Okay, you Junior Great Gorilla. Now it's my turn. I've been waiting for this moment for more than a year.
A true paragon of patience.
The POP.
Yeah.
Neither of them suspect that I am responsible for Unus's immunity, and also for his hunch that the ray would no longer affect him. For I possess powers that the tri-state area can scarcely imagine.
Have a care, Unus, whatever your name is. Violence can be so plebeian. Your turn, Iceman. The stage is set.
That's it, Bob. Just a little closer. Stand still, you blasted mutant monkey. Get him, Blob.
Take out this pest. He's only got white stuff.
Oh, that's a great trip. Ugh, he made the sidewalk icy. I can't stand up.
I won't stand for this long, you bland brat.
Maybe not, but it will slow you down anyhow.
Suddenly, however, it looks like Anna Watkins attacks from a new quarter.
Yeah. Madam, I beseech you, we're on your side.
You can't fool us. You got my loose in the box. You mutants are all menaces.
This is what happens when you don't read the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, you have more fun.
Yeah, apes, now what do we do?
Meanwhile, one of the high-flying angel.
Up here, Irish officer. See the nice birdie? Ha-cha-cha. I must divert his attention from Hank and Bobby.
Begorra! Come down, Angel. Commissioner Gordon's allowed me to shoot to kill.
Why?
Okay, if you won't surrender, I'll have to try to plug you one.
In my case, that's a great choice of words.
I should have read ahead.
Yeah, should have read ahead. But you don't know what I have plugged in. No, never mind. Just the same. I'm glad the prof had me spend an hour practicing evasion tactics just this morning.
As below. Scatter. Oh, somebody take it.
Here comes the rest of them.
That's you.
It's Bobby.
Beast, look out!
I thought we were going top first, then down.
That's a blob. Who's next?
Yeah. Blob.
Yeah, we didn't get. Yeah, well, Unus is on top.
So, okay. We'll finish off the beast first, then the fudgesicle freak.
You better believe it.
I was sorely beset by and friends and foes alike, alas.
That's Beast, look out.
Beast, look out!
Then,
Yo, what was that?
It's Cyclops. He's back.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. What happened?
Look! Look! One of them blasted a hole right through the pavement, and two others fell through it.
Hi. Talk about size for sore eyes. You showed up just in time.
Unlike Alicia, so I can see.
bastard.
But we can.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
Daddy.
We have 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right now, we better split. That's the crowd still angry.
Hey, with your usual perspicacity, it's like Cyclops. You've properly evaluated the situation. Let's depart indeed.
Don't.
We landed on a subway train. I've been ridden out of town on a rail before, but this is ridiculous.
Shut up and keep your head down. Watch out for Jared. He likes to lurk out here.
And you can bet we'll be here to meet them. Above ground, the bona fide X-Men make a hurried exit.
It's great to see some action again, but where have you been, Scotty boy?
I've been trying to get to the other side of this rating so we can get over to the other stream.
Oh, I didn't know about another stream.
That's my business. And Breen's. Angel.
And everybody else.
Hey, say, where is that MG? Where's Marvel Girl?
She had to stay behind to help the professor. We'll figure you another way.
That pervert making her stay behind.
Oh, he's filling in.
Gene!
While in a hidden lab. So, the one I seek most still closets himself. I must be talking about Iceman. In secrecy, eh?
He looks like a purple garlic.
But Lucifer Schmerz knows not the meaning of defeat. There are other ways. But then, abruptly, my mental wavinator receiver-inator. That's a lot of inators. Indicates that Professor Xavier has already acquired another intellectual property and penetrated my mental screen.
Also, someone has Mentos.
The fresh maker.
Mhm.
He cannot suspect that I desired him. To find me. And then locating me. Well, I does say Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated outside of the building has now sealed his own doom. Moments later, at a certain point in the great desert of the southwestern portion of the United States, that should have been the Tri-States area, a strange, ominous dome appears from within the very heart of a craggy mesa. Yet, no eyes see, they're all like Alicia, and no voice reports this awesome sight, one which may well determine the fate of the earth itself.
Page 12.
It's time to monologue, monogram what? As the opalescent, I don't know, gases that present its detection from the air fade away, an awesome structure halts its strange silent ascent. Then, two massive panels part to reveal a gigantic cannon that almost instantly fires a blast of energy into the atmosphere.
Okay.
That's Lucifer.
Lucy.
And now, the time has come. Although I failed in my scheme to locate Xavier, he has found me. That was his first mistake in dealing with me, and it shall be his last as well. Now, my potent beam will ride his own mental waves back to their source, back to the professor himself, And then the best part of my task will be completed. The world will be mine. I don't like to share.
No, guess
At
not.
that self-same instant, a continent away.
With this device, I have mentally pinpointed our hidden antagonist. So it is he! I should have known.
Professor, who is it? Can you tell me?
Waiting for it. Never happened.
That thing on your head? Wow, that's the opposite of like a periscope.
Suddenly, without warning, before the mutant leader can answer the anxious Marvel girl.
Quiet, Gene! He's attacking me through my own mind! Oh, there's no time to prepare a defense! My brain is on fire! My movies are sucking! Moana 2, what am I thinking?
Then, no chance of silence.
Professor? Professor, what's happened? Oh, he's so rigid, so unmoving. It's almost as if...
MCU's dead?
No, he can't be dead. He just can't be. I must check to see if his heart's still beating. Okay, I think he can figure that out in the... Where is that on the hand? Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh, thank Gavin, he's still alive, and yet his heartbeat is so slow. He must be continuing to breathe by sheer mental effort, but he cannot move.
Quiet, Gene!
Excuse me?
Okay.
Wrong
He's
voice.
there.
Oh, that's right. I guess in the mind it should be Sean Connery.
Say quiet, Gene.
Quiet, Gene. It's good to silence all of them. Sorry. That is correct. You must find a way to use the mental wave amplifier at once.
In my mind, I can read his thoughts, but they're faint, distant.
They're literally right by your head, woman. Read them.
Okay, I've got this. Oh, wow, there's a lot of gizmos on this.
Complying with Professor Xavier's urgent command, Gene abruptly discovers that he's not what he appears to be.
What? Why? Now your thoughts are coming through more clearly.
Ew.
Good. Then heed my words. I may have little time.
What do you mean? Who's responsible for your plight?
This is the work of one whose powers and purpose stagger the mortal imagination. Of the one I know only by his earthly name of Lucifer.
Lucifer!
He's
Then
a bum.
he has returned.
Yes, so silence, Gene. Listen closely to the tale of my first encounter with him. Listen, for the fate of all humanity hangs in the balance.
Okay, good thing I got this on for monologue.
Some years ago, fascinated by tales I had heard of mysterious old city in the shadow of the Himalayas. I journeyed through the rugged terrain of Tibet. This is my destination.
So
Guess so.
I seem to sense some ominous, unseen menace, like Spider-Man, that lies within.
Yes.
It's as though my entire life, my ultimate destiny, were somehow bound up behind those grim grey walls.
Cool hats.
At the gate, my suspicions were confirmed.
It is forbidden that any outsider may pass this gate. Yet, I believe you should be allowed immediate.
Thank you! My mission is one of peace, I assure you.
Don't believe me.
These two are under the mental domination of another's brain. I can feel it. They don't know I'm here to acquire their intellectual property.
That door has a mustache.
Inside the city, I was aware of sinister eyes focused upon me.
Set.
What?
What?
No, it's me. I think it's me first. And
Go ahead.
It is your first.
The thoughtways of these people, they indicate abject fear of the tyrant who rules them.
Come! Is there one who would speak to a wayfarer in a strange land?
I will speak to you, my son. What do you wish to know about Gregland?
So, a visitor has come. He will bear close watching.
I am intrigued by your great walled city, and I wish an audience with its ruler.
Say nay, my friend. But that is impossible, for our governor dwells within the DC universe, and even we are never permitted to gaze upon his greatness.
I can tell he speaks the truth.
How long has this man been your overlord?
Since the 1930s.
How long has he ruled your property?
Long before your company rose and fell. I do not know, my wayward son. It will
Carry
come.
on.
Yes, carry on. It is as if time has ceased to exist for us since he is coming. Now I must go. I cannot say no more. Plus, I'm double parked with my camel.
Amazing. My silent probing reveals highly complicated machinery inside the tyrant's
What is that loud noise? Who was probing?
But now, and why? I must probe further, lay bare the secrets of these devices.
Sound the alarm! Someone's probing the walls!
I probe all I wish, exercising my mental powers to the fullest extent. I made an incredible discovery. These, then, are the source of the tyrant's power, but they are made of metals not found on Earth. The one who holds this city in his way is from another world. Page 14. Evidently, the machines enable the alien to control selected mind among the populace, and these, in turn, keep the other civilians in their place. Obviously, there is much more to this situation than the mere enslavement of one lone village. This isn't Zack I'm dealing with. Hastily locating some of the more rebellious elements of the area, I outlined a plan to them.
Then I can render your nameless governor helpless if you will help me storm his palace.
Aye, that we will do. We have long waited a leader in our struggle against that unseen and fiend.
Yes.
Mr. Jughead, what do you think?
I think he wants a burger.
I think he does.
That poor devil must not leave this dwelling alive. Not until I've had all of the burgers.
But I had underestimated the true cunning and power of my relentless, vigilant foe. For even after I had mentally screened my comrades, he took control of the brain of one of them and soul.
And by means you would not understand, I have located a tunnel into the castle. Once inside, we will overthrow any guards, and your ancient homeland will be free again.
And welcomed to Hour 2.
Welcome to Hour 2 and welcome into my kingdom of intellectual property!
Free?
they're a hole for bad company as well.
Long ago, we were our own governors. Can such a day dawn once more?
It can. It can. If I contract Taylor Swift.
No, we must commit some coup now.
You must take the good with the bad.
Now I strike death. Thou who would rebel.
Well, you know,
The next instant.
Look out! That chandelier! It's falling!
Luckily, my mutant brain sensed treachery from someone in the room. Not a moment too soon.
Hold.
so did anyone want to swing from the chandelier, or is that not?
Hey, you
Swing.
try to get to the joke, but you.
They're gonna swing from the chandelier.
Oh, what traitor is evil deed has swung from the chandelier and broken? By his eternal reading that never ends.
The governor, he knows our plot against him.
Somebody else.
I have the villain.
You and
He
then-
shall menace us no more.
That's probably how he sounds, right? Sure.
Sure.
Ugh, my burger.
Oh
The tyrant must be aware of our plans. Our only chance is to act now.
We shall follow you to the end of this reading, outsider.
Then come, Taylor Swiftly. Even now, he may be preparing his defenses.
I just do not hope we do not have bad blood.
Well, it's time to shake it off.
As we approach the tunnel,
The fools! Did they think me ignorant of that corridor beneath the ancient citadel?
yes,
The merest flick of a switchinator, and it shall become their tomb.
Why must our leader always be so mean? All he's ever gonna be is mean.
Oh, there's a rumbling. The walls, them. What? That rumbling. The walls, them. Oh, the walls themselves are closing in on us. The walls.
Surely, if we stop them, we will not die in the next panel.
Nope, definitely not. Let's hit them with the butt of a gun. That'll probably be fine.
No! Don't give up. Keep struggling. There is still a way.
I must hope and pray my mutant brain can locate the machinery that moves these walls within moments. Fortunately, the fates were with me, and 15 anxious seconds later, I found it. Already, as I ripped the essential wires, the walls began to open again. But wait, what's that hissing sound behind me?
Oh, fantastic.
It's a ball of fire, rushing towards us through the tunnel. No place to run. Yet, there's still a chance. While probing this chamber a minute ago, I detected a hatch placed here. The townspeople are momentarily engulfed, but the fireball is extinguished. Swoosh! Our foe has failed again.
We are not alive, bastard.
Oops.
Oh, we made it. We made it.
Yeah.
Indeed, just a short time later, I cut off the supply of water, and the flood drained away immediately.
And now, the hour is at hand. We have reached the castle of the tyrant.
At this distance, I can use my own mind to protect theirs from the enemy's influence.
Long shall this reading live in our memories.
There's a fish on the ground.
While in another subterranean section of the palace,
Awooga.
The intruder is a formidable opponent. Still, he is foredoomed to failure when matched against my superior might. Now to. But wait, there is the signal of the Supreme Platypus.
Yes, because this guy's probably a Cree.
Oh no!
Agent 1, our relay systems record that part of your equipment on Earth is destroyed. What has happened? Carl, tell me.
I can't do Carl, Agent 1. An uprising among these Earthlings, Supreme Platypus, it shall be crushed.
No. There are no risks that might prove fatal. Take no risks that might prove fatal to our cause. Stop them, Agent L.
Doobie doobie doo, doobie doobie doo.
You have spent enough time in Sector A. A new sanctuary has been readied in Sector B. Proceed there at once.
If I'd wanted to be bossed around, I would have stayed married. I mean, I hear and obey, Supreme One. I shall let these insignificant beings overrun the castle, but the final victory shall be ours.
Meanwhile, not far away, I had parted from the main attack force. The people have taken the palace, but their former tyrant still eludes them. It is for the best. They can never fathom the true nature of one so powerful and alien. Still, I must find him, confront him, steal his intellectual property.
And his pants.
No, that's you. For I feel all life on Earth may be at stake.
If you don't take his pants.
Then, rounding a corner.
So, it is you who has tyrannized this city, who has acquired this intellectual property. Who are you? And where are you from?
I Magneto. Sorry.
My true purpose you shall never know. But on this planet, I call myself Lucifer.
Don't ask how to spell it.
And now, that name shall be the final thing you hear. Prepare to die for daring to oppose that which no mortal can comprehend.
That great slab, released from above, at the touch of a switch. I can't dodge with my full body in time.
That's right, it's an AF-15 and a 9.6. A great slab.
Pinned beneath the inexorable weight.
Inexorable.
Whatever. Of the massive slab, I heard my tormentor's voice through the mist, which seemed to be enveloping my brain.
A serum mist.
Oh!
So, you still cannot pronounce inexorable.
Shut up.
Then perhaps it is fated that you will never get to my intellectual property one day.
Nelson never get laid again.
Mm-hmm.
He can't feel his drunk.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty laid up.
Before my eyes, a moment before I lost consciousness, Lucifer disappeared into the very wall itself.
But remember this, it is ever the strong who are meant to rule the entire tri-state area. And we are the strong.
Next strong.
Who does he mean by...
Adam!
Oh, he means Adam. No, who does he mean by we? Is he actually the herald of a far greater menace, like Spider-Man from the stars?
No, I actually have a mouse in my pocket.
Oh no.
Oh,
How dare you? Get my cousin out of there!
Then, as the paralyzed mental mutant concludes his startling narration.
Jeans is
Huh? What? Huh? Oh my gosh, I forgot I was here. Then that is how you lost the use of your legs years ago.
Silence, Gene. And it is yet another reason why I founded the X-Men. For I knew one day mankind would have to meet the renewed threat of Lucifer. Lucenschmerz.
Thank you. Thank you. But even Xavier does not fully realize just how urgent mankind's plight truly is. For at this very second, beneath the southwestern desert, it is done. I have conquered the one earthly mind which might have discovered my intentions in time to thwart them. And now, the time draws near when I shall fulfill its mission, its magnificent destiny.
Yay.
I hate hiccuping while I'm monologuing.
But hiccups don't care.
No, they don't.
I think mispronouncing inexorable.
Right now, the hiccups would like to see page 19.
I'll quiet them down.
In Asia, I managed to extend my sway over an entire tri-state area at close range. But my experiments with Unus and the Blob proved that longer distances are now possible. All is in readiness. Only one step remains, and that is the greatest one of all. Soon, no nation shall escape the tentacles of my new enterprise. We won't go into that. Of our power. Mankind shall exist only to serve the publics.
Where conquest is a
And
pleasure?
so,
Supreme
yes,
one. After oh, that's you.
Supreme One. After that's me. Supreme One. After years of observation and experimentation and exaltation and litigation and of watchful waiting, I can announce that the time has come for me to take over and be dominus.
Yay.
Our race has waited long to possess this inconsequential world.
Very good, sir.
Why would we wait so long for something that's inconsequential?
I know, why would you?
Why would we wait for the end of the reading so long? I wonder why.
We didn't plan this out very well, sir.
Or it shall be a stepping stone to galaxies and universes that can easily dwarf the paltry Earth.
Poultry Earth?
The paltry Earth.
It's an earth of nothing but chickens.
Wherefore, let the humans and the Sakian humans await the coming of Dominus.
I have it on good authority, sir. The Inhumans do not suck.
I know better.
Domino's is coming?
Meanwhile, this 30 minutes of this reading is free. This reading is twice free and then some. Unaware of the earth-shattering events which have transpired since they left Westchester, the fugitive X-Men prepare to return to this never-ending reading.
It's safe to venture out now. If no one sees my Zach wings,
Yes.
the rest of us are in the clear. Ha-cha-cha.
Boy, I thought it was never gonna get dark.
Don't relax your vigilance, Bobby.
Under the circumstances, Cyclops, that seems a most superfluous piece of advice.
Making their way back, the four mutants discover
Marvel Girl, did you nag the professor to death?
I can only really hear psychic things with this on. Hold on, where's the dial?
Baseball, coach hours. Baseball, coach hours.
Oh,
And
Scott,
looking on a
you
cold day.
returned. What? Good to see you, but I'm afraid it's too late. He was paralyzed by Lucifer, or Lucifer Schmerz.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lucifer's? He's returned?
Thank you too.
I have to say this just because the professor can't. Quiet, Jane. What about the prof? Will he pull through?
I hope so. He's giving me directions for a beam distorter for the beast to build.
Then start relaying, girl, and don't stop to breathe.
A distorter in order?
Distortinator.
Distortinator. Okay.
Feverishly, desperately, with manual skills far beyond those of most non-mutants, a worried Hank McCoy labors against time itself. And finally,
Hurry, Beast. Please hurry. The professor's mental messages are getting weaker, almost inaudible. If you aren't finished with that distorter soon.
Hey, I'm trying, Gene, girl. It's a complicated piece of machinery, but think, yes, that does it. I only pray that it works.
quiet, Gene. As a tense silence grips the X-Men, the Distortinator helmet is placed on their leader's head, and anxious seconds later,
Look, now we can go diving. And it's stirring. It's working. He's going to be all right.
Yes, I think I will, thanks to the beast and Quiet Gene!
Is that my first name now? I'm Hurry Girl and Quiet Gene.
Yes. He can move. The paralysis is gone.
Now we must act! There's not a moment to lose! Don't speak, Gene! It's okay!
then, after a couple of sandwiches,
Yeah.
Fight, Gene!
Yes. Then it's mandatory that we engage Lucifer Schmertz.
thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it, Beastie.
Anything's better than wearing this gadget another minute.
Quiet, Gene! Lucius Smurfs almost beat us before.
Quiet, Gene!
I guess that's my name now.
He's stronger now.
What? Plan of attack, Professor Cha-cha!
Well, while under the influence of Lucifer's beam, I managed to pinpoint its source. Our destination is the Southwest Desert. That's specific enough.
Sure, it's not
Wait.
like, America's a very large continent with a lot of desert.
Isn't
in
that
the
where the
Southwest.
West Coast Avengers had to fight Dominus before?
Gene, don't make me say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. Quiet, Gene.
And quiet, Gene. So,
Whoop! Oh, am I sliding these crates down too fast for you, Gene? No, Bobby. Keep them coming. Hank and I can keep up with you. Oh, the whisk got snapped at me a while ago. How could I ever thought that he might care for me?
Quiet, Gene. Please. You may start loading up the plane right now.
With all deliberate property, say.
minutes later, a seemingly solid wall of the stately school building rises. I thought I said quiet, Gene, to reveal a sleek private jet, poised momentarily before rocketing skyward.
I thought it said a sleep-deprived jet. I must be tired.
So say we all.
As you know, I purchased this plane several weeks ago, but our encounters with the Sentinels and Magneto kept us too busy to use it before, and Gene kept talking. It's been especially fitted for short takeoffs and landings.
You know what, Beast? I can't wait to get my icy bits on roofing shorts. I don't
Thank
like
you.
having people think we're crooks. Quiet, Gene?
Nor do I, my frigid and friend. But more than our reputations are at stake if I deduce it correctly.
Do we know
Maybe
who this is?
I don't
What is
know.
Bob again?
You're right, Hank.
I just gotta say one thing. Why are we in the short bus plane?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Although we do not know the precise nature of Lucifer's menace to Luffenschmerz menace to us, it may well be that we six are the Earth's sole hope for survival. Oh, by the way, quiet, Gene!
Next issue. The startling, sinister secret of Quiet Gene.
We want to thank you so much. I don't know why I was still in the Mickey Mouse voice. We want to thank you so much for joining us. We had a great time. I'm so sorry to Amy. We ask you to please check out the GoFundMe link that is pinned right over there. If it is after and you cannot for some reason reach that, go ahead and check out the link right there. But help out our dear and friend Melania if you can. That's pretty much it. We want to thank you so much. Like, comment, quiet, Gene, and subscribe. And we'll see you.
I just gotta say one thing. I actually had it as my line to say quiet, Gene.
Now let's all head over to I
was
Love
weird.
Comics to rate
right.
some Detective Comics cover.
And to tell Gene to be quiet.
Hey. Scott, I want to tell you one thing. Quiet, Gene! Good night.
Good night.